Sol Divide's Sword of Darkness delivers a distinct blend of side-scrolling shooter and fantasy beat-em-up, wrapped in a dark, mystical atmosphere. Its unique combat system stands out, combining projectile magic with close-range swordplay for fast, brutal encounters. The hand-drawn art style gives it an old-school charm that feels bold and unapologetically different. Boss fights are intense, each with their own flavor of chaos. There's a certain rawness to it that makes the experience feel retro, challenging, and oddly captivating from start to finish. Alwa's Legacy delivers a beautifully crafted Metroidvania adventure that feels both nostalgic and fresh. Its pixel art world is rich with color and charm, while the soundtrack adds a magical layer to every step of exploration. The puzzles are clever, the platforming is tight, and the magic-based mechanics open up satisfying layers of progression. Every area feels thoughtfully designed, rewarding curiosity and backtracking in the best ways. It's a heartfelt journey packed with wonder, offering a true love letter to fans of classic exploration-driven games. Axiom Verge 2 expands its universe with bold ambition, trading pure action for a more exploratory, mysterious tone. The atmosphere is rich, moody landscapes, eerie music, and cryptic lore create a sense of isolation that's strangely captivating. Hacking mechanics and alternate dimensions add depth to traversal and puzzles, rewarding curiosity at every turn. Combat takes a back seat, but when it hits, it's slick and satisfying. There's a quiet confidence in its design, inviting players to uncover its secrets at their own pace. A true evolution of the original. The Legend of Tianding is a side-scrolling action game set in early 20th century Taipei, in which players take on the role of Liao Tianding, a mythical Taiwanese folk hero. The game is based on real events and scenarios, and it depicts the city in traditional Chinese manga style. Players use kung fu tanto, a waist sash, and grappling hooks to fight colonial officials. They had to deal with a variety of employers, including courtesans, business people, and military commanders. A retro-style Dadish district with colorful streets, rapid trains, and gloomy sewers is also included in the game. Deliver Us the Moon is a sci-fi thriller set in a dystopian future when Earth's resources are depleted and a once thriving moon colony has gone dark. As an astronaut, you must save mankind from extinction. The game supports both first and third-person gameplay, with a variety of vehicles accessible. You will explore a huge lunar terrain, participate in intense action in limited places, travel through thrilling anti-gravity gameplay sequences, solve complicated riddles, and listen to a haunting orchestral backdrop. Deliver Us the Moon, based on the powerful Unreal Engine 4, is an exciting journey. Kraino Origins is a vintage platformer game in which players take on the role of Kraino, a monster that must battle monsters, ghosts, and zombies. Players must use a strong scythe to travel through waves of opponents while avoiding harmful obstacles. To succeed, they must unearth hidden mysteries and get access to dangerous weaponry. The game includes hard boss encounters with distinct powers and attack patterns that need strategic thinking. The game is separated into stages with various themes and atmospheres, ranging from haunting graveyards to perilous tunnels. Dadish 3D starts on an exciting 3D platforming journey to save his wayward children from a fast food underworld. The game has 50 stages, each of which tests your abilities and reflexes. Along the journey, you'll face fast food-themed foes like sly fries and burgers. Your aim is to find 49 tiny radishes and one noisy possum, which are concealed throughout the stages. You'll also ride on a massive hamburger with a murky history. You'll fight 5 bosses. Each of them has its own set of problems and methods. The game is enhanced with a fascinating music and amazing visuals. SuperEpic is a Metroidvania-style action-adventure game that includes a classic narrative mode, handmade levels, and numerous endings, RPG-style weapon and armor upgrading system, an extensive combo-based combat system, an unlockable procedural roguelite mode, optional cross-media content, and fast-paced non-linear exploration. The game has a big linked universe, configurable combat, and an in-game currency-based upgrade system. More powerful skills can be activated by pressing a precise sequence of keys. Mini Motor Racing X has included a new Type X mode, which expands the Mini Motor Career mode with a wide range of races, vehicles, and 4 hard championships. Players may participate in full online multiplayer with up to 4 buddies, or compete against random players in a local co-op career mode. The game also has local split screens for racing with up to 4 players on the same system. The broad career mode lets players to explore 52 distinct settings and master different day, night, and weather situations. Evil Tonight is a survival horror game with a focus on realistic exploration. To uncover Evil Tonight's mystery, players must participate in fight, endure, explore, and solve riddles. In an abandoned performing arts school, players must find things, reveal hidden passages, solve complex riddles, manage limited ammo, and confront nefarious entities. Evil Tonight distinguishes out with great audio-visual components, pixel art visuals, distinct color palettes, handcrafted lighting effects, and an original soundtrack. Begin a difficult journey in Alwa's Awakening, a gripping adventure platform game that immerses players in a large linked environment. Use your magic staff to solve puzzles, combat adversaries, and defeat fearsome monsters to help liberate Alwa. In this wonderful 8-bit adventure, use your platforming abilities to uncover hidden mysteries and progress through the game. The game features simple controls that are easy to understand while still providing a significant challenge, similar to the difficulty level found in older games. Roar of Revenge is an exhilarating adventure game set in a vibrant world full with monsters, magic, and obstacles. Players can collect powerful ancient relics to improve their powers and learn new talents. The game also has strategic checkpoints and save choices, allowing players to comfortably explore treacherous locations. Players can gather ancient relics to obtain new skills and abilities. The game has a variety of opponents, from minions to gigantic bosses, as well as numerous endings. The game has gorgeous pixel art images and a pleasant 8-bit chiptune music. Fearmonium is a psychedelic Metroidvania game that combines suspense and comedy in a visually appealing setting. Players engage on a transforming trip through a bizarre universe, revealing the intricacies of an adolescent boy's mind. The game has 2D platforming puzzles, unique systems, and memorable opponents who reflect various facets of dread and anxiety. Players can get unique capabilities to improve their abilities and face bigger difficulties. The game's visual feast is complemented with hand-drawn imagery and fluent frame-by-frame animation influenced by comic book style. Instinct is a hand-drawn puzzle adventure in which players travel through 10 distinct minimalist realms. The nameless hero sets off on a mission to reconcile with his beloved Aiko, passing through lush forests, tranquil lakes, and magical temples. The game encourages players to think outside the box and interact with the world in new ways. The story delves into love, sorrow, and the enduring relationships that unite us, with participants emotionally immersed in the trip. Inked is more than simply a game. It is an artistic experience that allows players to use their imagination.
All you have to do is
53.00197.
In the dead of night, a terrible storm sweeps across North Wales, trapping Chris Selwood in a remote cafe. He finds sanctuary but is devastated when he comes upon a terrifying incident involving a hideous monster with luminous eyes. Key features include a unique audio-driven gaming experience using a frequency displacement monitoring device, retro low-poly images, complete voice acting, and high-quality sound production. The non-linear gameplay enables players to explore the haunted terrain at their own leisure, revealing mysteries in surprising ways.
I told him not to go.
Massive aliens from a mystery nebula are threatening space settlements. As the lone surviving member of the elite Gastro Force, you must plant a bomb to eliminate the massive extraterrestrial. The game has over 30 challenging levels, a diversified armament, and the option to upgrade weapons for more firepower. Players may also enjoy classic shooter action, compete in intense boss encounters, and discover the mysteries of the abandoned space station. Cyber Citizen Shockman 3 is a nostalgic journey in which Sonya and Arnold win the jackpot and go to a tropical paradise. However, their fantasy turns into a nightmare when a mysterious spaceship destroys the city. Arnold and Sonya, determined to battle, don their Shockman disguises and confront the new opponent. The game has a wide variety of courses, platforming difficulties, and scrolling shooting action. Players can fight bosses individually or in a two-player format. Cathedral is an exciting game that takes players on a quest to discover the secrets of a forgotten past and the ascension of demigod Ardu. With Soul, players may gain new talents and powers that will help them overcome obstacles and fight opponents. The game has a large number of customization options, allowing players to design their own playstyle. Intense combat is a significant component, with players fighting Ardu's minions and formidable monsters. Hidden gems and upgrades can be uncovered, which improve abilities and character strength. Lamentum is a pixel art survival horror game set in 19th century New England. Players go with nobleman Victor Hartwell to locate a treatment for his wife Alyssa. The game sends players to Grow Hill Mansion, where the Earl offers a cure, but the cost is unclear. The game requires players to meet terrifying things within the house and make decisions that might alter the story's course. Lamentum is inspired by classic survival horror titles like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, as well as cosmic horror classics like the Cthulhu mythos. The Bug Butcher is a thrilling 2D side-scrolling shoot-'em-up game set in space, in which players use machine guns to destroy bugs. Players take on the role of Harry, a dedicated exterminator with a remarkable ability to eliminate pests. The game includes 30 stages, 5 boss fights, internet leaderboards, and 3 difficulty options. The game's unique 2D graphics and numerous explosive animations heighten the immersive experience, making every action-packed moment feel even more dramatic. Nessa and Demelza, two friends, go on an exciting trip to discover the secrets of an ancient island. They explore jungles, cliffs, and underground tunnels with their pet goose, Captain Honkers, riding bicycles with exceptional speed and agility abilities. They encounter hazards such as deep fog, malicious island spirits, and tricky riddles. The imminent threat of an ancient curse adds urgency to their mission. Players gather a variety of objects, including flies, water balloons, toilet plungers, and a boombox. Each piece serves a distinct purpose, stimulating inventiveness. Cat Quest 2 is a 2D open-world action RPG set in a fantasy world populated by cats and dogs. Players must restore their thrones as Feelingard and Lupus, two kings facing forth against the Lupus Empire. The game includes a unique cooperative element, allowing players to explore the kingdoms alone or with pals. The Gentle Bros have introduced additional elements such as explosive spells, weaponry, character switch mechanics, and local co-op action. The game also includes a variety of dungeons and side missions, resulting in an amazing cat adventure. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
In the face.